Hello fellow gamers and welcome to another greenhell video with the unkempt gamer. That's me. The Treehouse update dropped earlier this week for console, and I thought what a perfect time to bring this video to you all because part of the update is with the two-handed axe. First, I'm going to show you how to make it, and then we're going to measure how effective it is versus the one-handed axe. To make things even more interesting, we're going to test both axes out with Jake at a 0 skill level for both of them, and then again at a 100 skill level for both axes. 100 skill being the highest skill level you can get with each tool or weapon. So yeah, let's get to it. Now while I gather the materials to make the heavy stone axe, which is the technical name, the technical term for the two-handed axe, I'm going to make a prediction before we get started. I do want to stress that I'm learning the differences between the two at the same time you all are. Like I haven't gone off and played around with this yet. I've definitely, like in live streams and stuff, I've used both of them, and I guess I should say that I have a prediction. I think that both tools are going to have their positives and negatives when it comes to their use. And I think one of them, for example, maybe the two-handed axe is going to take fewer swings, but obviously Jake's going to get tired more quickly, and it's just going to take fewer swings. Where is a rock? I'm having a little trouble finding a rock. And the while the axe may take more swings, Jake's going to get tired less, or maybe it's going to be something else I haven't thought of. We shall see. But to make the two-handed axe, the heavy stone axe, you're going to need a big stone, a long stick, and a rope. And I think what we're going to need to do, let's go ahead and move that over there. Gosh, this is all silly. Okay, that I can deal with. Let's go ahead and craft this guy. Here it is right here. Let's see. That's what the bad boy looks like. Pretty nice. This is what you one of the things you console folks have been waiting for. So before... Oh, we've got no arrows. That's nice to know. Hopefully we won't get attacked. You know what? Just in case, let's just do this real quick. Sorry, I know. Bad gamer. Let's just make a couple of these real quick. Just in case we get attacked, because I'm a bit more of a crack shot with the bow than I am with the spear, and I've only got one spear, so yeah. But what we're going to do, we're going to make sure both skills are at 0. The mod that I'm using is going to be in the description of this video if you'd like to learn more about it. As with all mods, just make sure you read up on it to make sure it's right for you. And if you're playing with buddies in co-op, make sure you go and verify files. I think that's more for PC folks than console. So we've got our axe at 0. We've got our two-handed axe at 0. Language, what's that? I don't. You know what? Let's just stick with this. All right. Here we go. So let's get this started. Obviously, I'm working with palm trees. Ooh. Okay. So there we go. 4 swings. And here we go. 9 swings, if I counted that right. I might have to go back into editing. Can gamer count to 9? Maybe he stops at 8. I don't know. Yeah, that's what that looks like right there. So, yeah, there you have it for those particular ones. And let's do this really quickly. Let's go back in. And let's raise these bad boys. Let's crank them up to 11. Okay, guys, I was checking. Do we have 2 palm trees over here? Yes, we do. All right, here we go. 3. And I think it took a lot less energy. Correct me if I'm wrong. Very interesting. I think that is... That's too fast to be a puma. That's got to be like a tapir. Okay, that counts as 0. And that took 5. Okay, very interesting. Very interesting indeed. All right, now I want to do a second test because that was very, very interesting. Especially, I'm sure more folks would be interested about it. Whoops, in the end game or at the beginning of the game when you're building stuff to see which one is more useful. Let's take these skills back down to 0. Oh, I want to clarify something real quick too. I said when you're playing with your buddies in co-op, my understanding is you either need to all have the same mods, or if you want to play with them without mods, what you'll need to do is go in and verify files in Steam. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, we've got our skills back down to 0. Let's see, I just need to check the durability on these. I think we're gonna be okay. You know what, let's do this just to play it safe. There's some sticks over here, yes, okay. Now I see a little chonker over here. Let's go ahead and give this a whirl. And we're dirty, look at that. Okay, so that took 4. That also took 9. Okay, so it takes the same amount, and I'm just going to go out on a limb here. And after this, I will give my assessment. Let's crank these up back to 11. I mean, my guess is this is going to take 3. There we go. And then my other guess is this is going to take the same as it did with the palm tree. Okay. Shit. I believe that was 3. It's okay, Jake. There we go. There we have it. There we have it, folks. So, in my humble opinion, and your mileage may vary, I think that the regular stone axe is going to be a little bit more useful than the two-handed axe. Now, the two-handed axe it's got other uses. It's much more effective in battle, for example, especially fighting natives. But I think just for basic building utility, the axe is the way to go, the stone axe over the two-handed axe, the heavy stone axe, as it's called right there. At higher levels, where maybe you're established, the two-handed axe might make more sense, especially if you're, like, for example, around a lot of natives, because it will serve a dual purpose, especially when you're fighting thugs. That's where I would think its stopping power really, really comes into its own. That being said, for me, I don't know if that's something that's going to be very useful to me, at least right now, because what I've become accustomed to doing is, number one, with thugs, using metal arrows, believe it or not. In my testing, my limited testing, which is with 3 thugs in multiplayer on Twitch, by the way. Check us out on Twitch, link in the description. Ha ha ha. But yes, when we're playing multiplayer, I notice it takes much fewer arrows to down a thug when you have metal arrows compared to just the stick with the 2 feathers. So for somebody like me, instead of using the heavy stone axe, I've been using a lot of stone blades just because we've been building a lot with bamboo and we get more long bamboo sticks that way. It might make more sense for me to rock my metal arrows with my stone blade. But again, that's just my 2 cents. If you agree, please let me know down in the comments. But more importantly, if you disagree, I want to hear your assessment on this. That's important to me. Maybe you can teach me something. I'm always open to learn. But either way, folks, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you would like to get future updates on videos that I put out, I usually put out 1, 2, sometimes 3 videos a week. That would mean the world to me. But folks, with that out of the way, I'd like to wish you happy building, safe building, and many blessings. Ah, look how beautiful that is. Thank you so much for watching, folks. Take care.